says Harrison, that should say Slate.
Right.
Because we have a Tina Harrison.
Okay. What time is the end? Is it like literally about 9 o'clock or something?
I think we'll be on. We've tried to condense it a lot more this year, the
Right.
awards ceremony. I think we're probably looking around about 8:20, 8:30.
Okay.
But you can always
Right.
give if it gets to a time that you can't go.
Yeah.
We'll send a representative up for you.
I'm hoping that everybody can hear okay. We have got the sound people in, they'll adjust mics accordingly if it does go quiet at any point. Actually, sort of on the stage here, it's boomingly loud. I must be right under the speaker. So I hope everybody else can hear okay. Well, thanks everybody for coming along. We have got a few empty seats, but we've had contact from employers to say that they've had emergencies that have dropped in that have prevented them from being here tonight. But this has taken a year in the making for every student who's involved. They've proved themselves to their assessor, to their employer, and to the staff that have nominated them. So it's quite a big special event for us. And I think actually Julie's probably spent a year organising it. There's so much that's happened that it's quite a good spread that we've put on. I think it wouldn't be fair either to go any further without actually thanking the students of the college and the staff that have worked so hard to provide us with the food and refreshments. So if we could just actually give a round of applause to that team. For those of you that don't know me, I'm actually the director of the Apprenticeship's Business Engagement Department. Although I've been ushered to the outside, I've got to stand out there tonight while all the speeches are going on because I'm in the photographs rather than in the speeches. So it's Julie's event and the teams, and they're going to do all the talking. But it is quite a significant event for us. We sort of see this as our blue ribbon event of the year and recognise everybody's efforts that have gone on, to such an extent that we've got quite a few staff in here tonight who would normally be at a Sheffield Wednesday match. So I do want to take my hat off to them. We've got another member of staff who's a Leeds fan. He would have thanked me to be here tonight if they'd have got a game the way they're playing at the moment. So I think probably without further ado, I'll hand over to Julie and let her do the speeches. We've got quite a lot of things happening tonight, so I don't want to stand up here for too long and talk. And this is Julie Bauer, Operations Manager. I'll leave it with you.
Thank you very much, Nick. Hi everybody. Right, it's absolutely fantastic. 10 years we've been doing this event, can't believe it, and I've been involved in it for 10 years as well, so it's an absolutely fantastic achievement. And each year it's got bigger and bigger and better. And there's been, like I said, there has been a lot of effort gone into tonight. So I hope everybody enjoys what we've got lined up for you. We are actually being live streamed on YouTube as we speak. So just to let you know that the creative students, digital students are over there live streaming us. So, you know, people can see it on the website at the minute. So you know, with technology is just moving forward so much. It's amazing what you can do. Just to let you know as well, we're not expecting a fire alarm, so if one does go off, please make your way through the exits and outside. If you doubt where to go, just follow somebody with a red lanyard and they'll show you where to go. Okay, so anyway, we'd just like to start this evening. I would like to hand over for our first speaker tonight, who is our acting principal, Catherine Brentnell. Thank you.
Hello everybody, thanks for coming tonight to Doncaster College. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be part of your event, and a warm welcome to employers, apprentices, staff and everybody that's made this possible. As Julie and as Nick has said, this doesn't happen in 5 minutes, and we're not talking about the event, we're talking about the apprenticeship. That's a real commitment, and it's a lot of effort that goes in from everybody. The apprenticeship route is a three-way partnership between the training provider, the apprentice and their employee. Without the valuable support of employers, it wouldn't be possible to provide these young people with the relevant work experience in order to gain the qualifications. This year, the college has recruited really, really well against a national picture that's not been as positive. So clearly, Doncaster Business is seeing the value of an apprentice. And equally this year, we've received many more nominations than we normally do. And this reflects the increased profile and focus that the government are placing on apprenticeships and the value and how they impact on business. Really, apprenticeships are good for business, as I'm sure you would all be endorsing and advocating. But they're not only good for employers, but it's a valuable option for both the young people and adults to receive top quality training, supported while they're in work. They gain confidence, they bring fresh ideas to the business, and they also achieve acknowledgement of their achievements through the qualification that they exit with. There's also an opportunity to progress from intermediate through to advanced and higher apprenticeships, which means that employers can develop the best of their staff, keep them with them, and to support even more improved productivity and performance. It's a real alternative pathway to higher education, and many people are seeing that while you're still working and gaining valuable experience, then that's a really positive way to take forward Doncaster skills and increase not only the social mobility and wealth of individuals, but growing the prosperity of our local borough and your businesses within that. It's my job now to hand over to our guest, Tina Slater, the Head of Business and Education at Doncaster Chamber. I hope you enjoy the evening. I hope you've enjoyed the refreshments so far, and I hope you continue to support our apprentices really well. Thank you very much. Tina.
Hi, good evening everybody. Okay, so actually I might kind of just lower this a little bit, a bit smaller than everybody else. So it's a great pleasure and privilege for Doncaster Chamber to once again be part of the Doncaster College Apprenticeship Awards 2018. As both a proud sponsor of the Small Employer of the Year category and a long-standing working partner of Doncaster College's apprenticeship programme. So Doncaster Chamber, and in particular its Doncaster Skills Academy, has worked closely with the college for many years to connect thousands of young people and businesses through apprenticeship opportunities to help bridge the gap between education and the world of work. Indeed, many of our members, businesses large and small, report the positive benefits that they gain from being part of the apprenticeship programme. It enables them to attract new talent, reskill existing staff, tackle a skills shortage, receive funding, and consequently increase their bottom line. Doncaster Chamber can speak first-hand of these benefits, having now permanently recruited 3 of its former apprentices from Doncaster College and currently supporting another 2 who are already making a valuable contribution to our work. Doncaster Chamber will continue to be a leading partner of the college's apprenticeship programme and support young people and businesses considering this as one of the many career pathways available to them. We endeavour to keep supporting the development of the apprenticeship opportunities across the borough and make Doncaster an even better place to live, learn and do business. This evening's celebrations showcase what fantastic apprenticeship opportunities are already being provided. So on behalf of Doncaster Chamber, I'd like to wish all the awards finalists the best of luck and everyone a fabulous evening celebrating Doncaster's apprenticeship programme, its young people, staff and participating businesses. Thank you.
Yes, thank you Tina, and thank you Catherine, your words are very appreciated in tonight's event. Right, what we'd like to do now is like to hear from some of our apprentices. We've got 2 apprentices going to speak tonight. They're from Doncaster Children's Trust, and it's Rebecca, who is on a childcare apprenticeship, and Panzo, that's on a sports apprenticeship. And I'd like to invite them to the stage now, please.
Hello guys, hope you're all having a good night. You all look beautiful, by the way. Yeah, just going to start off we want to talk to you mainly about how our apprenticeships have changed our lives in the past few months. Yeah.
So, like they said, me and Fanzo are both apprentices for Doncaster Children's Services Trust. I'll just give you a brief explanation of what they are. So, they're the first independent children's services, and they provide children's social care and family support services across Doncaster. So my apprenticeship has opened many doors for me, and it has for Fanzo as well. I started my apprenticeship at the beginning of last year, and I'm coming to the end of it now, and I've developed in so many ways. My confidence has grown. I tell you, like last year, there's not a chance you would have seen me up here. I was so shy, so timid. I've had the opportunity to speak to multiple ministers, I've gone to Parliament, we've been involved in so many projects, and we've started up like our own little training sessions and stuff like that, which is really good.
Okay, so I just want to start off by talking about how I got my first job. So, as getting involved with Doncaster Children Trust Services, yeah, helped me a lot with a lot of confidence as well. Because we get to do like interviews, we get to interview professionals, social workers, and all sorts of people. They do come for interviews. So we have like a young panel, and then we've got like the main panel. So after they come to the young panel first, but you actually get to see professionals, old elderly people getting nervous. Like it's crazy. They're shaking, they're drinking that drink like that. You're like, wow, what's going on? Because obviously you think it's an older person. They're just gonna walk into the room and think that's another young person, and I'll be able to communicate and connect with them, if you know what I mean. Like, as for us, that's how we say it, because it's just an elderly person. Just like me, when I go to a young person, I would just think it's a young kid, but obviously it's actually different. They're actually more nervous in our own panel than the main panel. So, how I got my first apprenticeship, my tutor, she's just there, her name is Kerry. Hi, Kerry. Yeah, there was a job role for mini kicks, for a coaching apprenticeship as mini kicks, as a coach. And I was doing a sports course at the moment, at that time, and then they wanted 5 people, so 5 people went for the interview, and all of them, they were from my class, so it was just like, who's gonna get it, who's gonna get it? And then we got into the interview, everyone went for their interview, and I was the last person to get into the interview. But I was just like, sitting there, I was so confident, I was just like so chilled about it, so they were like, how come he's not nervous? You know what I mean? Oh, this was a good interview, but obviously, it's the platform that the trust has given me that has made it such easy for me. Like the things that I've been involved just for working with the trust and being as an apprentice there, it's just crazy. Like some of the opportunities, like last week with Westminster, like she said, we're delivering a session there, and it's something that many young people of my age don't really get to do, and even elderly people, it's like, yeah.
I think as well, so why to choose apprenticeships, I think it like clarifies what career you want to go into, so it gives you a little taste. Like I wanted to do social work, but my apprenticeship is in participation, which is a bit different, but it's still working with young people, and I think it's like clarified the career that I actually want to go into. And like unis and stuff, they're looking at it more favourably because you've actually got like first-hand experience with kids, you know how to communicate with kids. And all in like your interviews and stuff, it's all like role play with kids and that sort of stuff. So they look for that interaction with stuff. So I think it stands you in good stead with stuff like that as well. And obviously, like they all say, you get to earn while you learn.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they say?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah. And one more thing, like the main reason why I really enjoy my job and why I'm really happy to be part of the trust is it's not only just like doing all these things, going to the fancy places, Westminster and all that stuff. It's mainly working with the young people like from Doncaster, because you actually do not realize how much things go on like in families. It also helps us as me and Becky as apprentice. We get to learn a lot more like life skills from learning from other people's lives. My background wasn't that great myself, but just being in some other people's lives, it just helps you appreciate your life a little bit more and appreciate that apprenticeship. So I'm just really grateful for that, and thank you.
Thank you, sure you agree, that was really great, thank you very much. And just on that note, we would now like to bring Franzo back to the stage, because Franzo's got another talent as well. He's actually got a band, or is in a band, and they're here tonight and they're going to perform for us. So I'd like to introduce Down, Not Out.
This is one of the songs I would just wrote, like, as the 4 of us. There's a lot more of us, but they're not here today, so we work like as a joint group. I'm from a group called Down But Not Out, and this is MTID. So what we basically do, we just come together and try to make music and just to motivate the young people, because one thing I've really realized is most of the time, it seems like people measure someone's intelligence just by how many degrees or how many pass rates they've got. But it's not really about that. So we're more about wanting to discover like young talent that are coming up and just appreciate that and try to get more funding in certain talents like music. It's not only music, but in different genres. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed making it. By the way, we made it in the bedroom, so self-explanatory.
Let's go.
The clock tick-tocks, so every day I'm living like it ain't a lot. Remember we were children playing, climbing up the rocks. Now we wanna move mountains, start something, cause we came from a county where nobody really knows all of our hidden flows. When we grow, we're gonna take over the sound wave, move our way, and landscape the future for anyone who really wants to get it. Forget it if they're locked in our faces, they're all the same. We're landers in the dark, demonstrate the changes today. We're built to decay and fade away, put food in the plate, my family straight, run to the gate. Lord forgive me if I ever change, or turn my back on the promises made. Never will that be my way. It's with God until the day that
I don't want to be famous. No, all I want is changes. Not the same, not the names. Cause I don't love my neighbor. I don't want to be famous. No, all I want is changes. Not the same, not the names. Cause I don't love my neighbor. I'm in love with a nigga, baby girl. One day she wanna put you with a man. So we never know the names. Never pay attention to all these other things. We don't put changes for the way we finish. All the changes on the road to success. I don't even need a map or a GPS. Now I'm in a girl's flexing off of UPS. I don't protect the sex, but I don't need them, no. I'm loving all the changes, stop and make it good enough. Me and my best friend. Going through these changes, maximizing those changes, living blazing with the ghosts. No, I don't want to be famous. No, all I want is changes. Not the same, not the dangerous. Cause I don't love my neighbor. I don't want to be famous. No, all I want is changes. Not the same, not the dangerous. Cause I don't love my neighbor. Right, y'all stay tuned. We got another one coming for you. So good. Thank you very much. Whatever we like, you ain't lazy. My baby, I'm a, hold on, hold on, hold on. Said I'm a hold on, hold on for you. Baby, I don't wanna fight. My baby just make me alright. Baby, no, I'm ready for no job. Baby, just make me alright. Run me to that show, and I'm back. To that show, and I'm back. Yeah. Baby, just let me your love in the system. Said I wanna be a breakfast in the morning, and I wanna be a lover when you're falling, baby. I said one step, two step, three step, four. All this things it is stressing me. All the bullshit is stressing me. All the work is you caressing me. All the baby tough to me. All the things me sexually, 'cause you are my baby. Every time I'm with you, I go crazy. Whenever we hide, you ain't lazy. But baby, I'm oh baby, I'ma hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Said I'ma hold on, hold on, hold on, oh yeah. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of bad bird, tell me where you get it from. Come from your entrance, rum, bum, 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 bum. What a piece of bad bird, tell me where you get it from. I know you're so pretty, your ex. I'm better than your ex, and I'm better than your next. Better yet, I'm better than the rest. So if you leave in the best. So you will have to settle for less. In tune with the flow all next. Cause you're sweating in the bed, and you leave in a mess. Whenever we fight after that, it's all for you. Yeah, you talking about your man, you show up. Just call on me, girl. I can feel the show up. Yeah, you want my baby. Every time I meet you, I go crazy. Whenever we hot, you I get lazy. But baby, I'ma hold on, hold on, hold on. Said I'ma hold on, hold on, hold on for you. You are my baby. Every time I meet you, I go crazy. Whenever we hot, you I get lazy. So baby, I'ma hold on. Said I'ma hold on, hold on for you. Yeah, let's go. You are my baby. Every time I'm with you, I go crazy. Whenever we hot, you I get lazy. My baby, I'ma hold on, hold on, hold on for you. Said I'ma hold on, hold on for you. That's right. Thank you.
Wow, I think I'm the #1 fan. Fantastic, fabulous. Right, I just want to say first before we move on, we are going to the awards, just to let you know we're not having a break in this evening's celebration, so please feel free to get up and obviously get yourself a drink or you know, use the facilities, whatever. Okay, so we'd like to begin the awards, and the first categories that we're going to do this evening, we're going to do the business support, construction, commercial enterprise, hair and beauty, engineering, and health and public services. We begin with the public support of the year, and I would like to ask St Ledger Homes, Paul Tanning, to come up to the stage to present the award. Thank you. If you could make your way around this side, if that's okay, to collect the award. Thank you. Right, I'd just like to say a few words about the Apprentice that's been nominated for this award. The Apprentice identified several work colleagues that were in need of training for Excel. They offered to develop an in-house training package. The nominee is keen to impress and seeks out challenges in the workplace. This Apprentice has made an instant impact on the efficiency and effectiveness of the department. With their fresh eyes, their inquiring mind and desire to impress, they have immediately begun to question, in a positive and constructive manner, the way the company does things. Such as a way that petty cash is handled, and also identifying a discrepancy on an invoice. This resulted in an audit highlighting a substantial amount of incorrect invoices and saved the company thousands. We would like to present this award to Ryan Admir from ES Global, who is an accountancy level 2 apprentice. So if you could come up to the stage, Ryan. Oh, you're getting straight up, that's great. Okay, thank you very much. And if you wouldn't mind making your way off that way, and you can go and have a photograph. So, do you want to go with him for the photo? Is that okay? Thank you. then is our constructive apprentice, and the sponsor is Bergen, and I would like to invite Fred Perry to present the award, please. Is that? Oh no. Pleased to meet you.
All right.
Yeah, good, thank you. Right, I'd just like to say a few words then about this nominated apprentice. During his first year in his apprenticeship, he completed all 6 of his work booklets. This is more than the majority of the second year apprentices had ever done before. He was involved in the skills build last year because of his attitude and quality of work that he produced in practical lessons. He has exceeded all expectations with regard to gathering evidence for his MVQ. He is an intelligent and polite young man who has shown that you can achieve with hard work no matter what your background is. His employer says that he has come out of his shell and he has shown commitment and drive within his chosen career. After a steady start, he has accelerated his ability with a can-do attitude. We are hoping to keep him after his apprenticeship ends, as we know that it would be a great asset to us as a future employee. And the winner is Jordan Scott of Climax Joinery. Would you like to say?
Well done, Jordan. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Credit to you.
You want to go well done? Thank you. Okay. So the next award this evening is the Commercial Creative, and this is sponsored by Libra Energy, and I would like to invite Paul Bradbury to the stage, please. Right, we'll just say a few words again. When this apprentice was informed that the apprenticeship included maths and English, the apprentice was nervous. However, they embraced the maths enthusiastically, meaning that they passed their maths exam and breezed through their English exams, passing them all first time. The apprentice was encouraged to apply and indeed was appointed against 60 others. The apprentice has embraced the role in the kitchen very quickly. She is calm and collected and a great team member, teaching other staff new skills. The apprentice would recommend anyone thinking about apprenticeship that by completing an apprenticeship it would help one gain knowledge, confidence and understanding of the food production industry. We'd like to award this award to Sarah Hurd from Doncaster Council on School Meals. Thank you. Thank you. Right, we now have the Hairdressing, Barbering and Beauty Apprenticeship Awards. The sponsor is Apprentice Salon, and I would like to ask Tina O'Keefe to present this on behalf of Apprentice Salon, please. Right. I'd just like again to say a few words. This apprentice has been a model apprentice from the start, who is thriving in the workplace and in college. They are extremely popular with clients and staff and are gradually building their own client base within the business. They are well organised and use their own initiative at all times to ensure work is completed smoothly and successfully. They are all hard-working, reliable individuals who meet all their targets with ease and grasp all theory and practical elements of their course. Their assessor states it's a pleasure for them to visit them on their workplace, as their employee is fully supported and gives the positive feedback they deserve. We would like to present this award to Megan Downey from Bellissima, who is a Level 3 Beauty Apprentice. Now, unfortunately, she cannot be with us this evening, but her tutor assessor, Kirsty Clark, will come and collect the award on their behalf. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we now move on to the Engineering Apprentice of the Year. And I would like to ask to the stage, the sponsor, is Salmon Station Skanska, and I would like to ask Katie to the stage, please. Thank you. This apprentice joined the business as their first ever apprentice. Even before they'd been employed, the apprentice gave a good impression, being polite, smartly presented and punctual. The apprentice has put their all into their work and has come on leaps and bounds, all down to their non-stop enthusiasm and top-grade work ethic. Personally humble about the impact their work has on the business and always surprised to hear praise for their work. The apprentice has been an absolute credit to the business and themselves since joining the team, and we are so proud of the skills and performance they have developed. They have turned out to be one of the best investments we have ever made. And we'd like to give this award to Jordan Forbes of Only Charge Stubs, a light motor vehicle apprentice. Jordan not with us this evening? No? Do you want? Could Nigel Jackson please collect this on his behalf? Thank you. Nigel Jackson is the motor vehicle lecturer at college. Thank you for that, Nigel.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for saving the day there, Nigel. Okay, we now move on to the Health, Public Services and Care Apprenticeship of the Year. The sponsor is Hallcross Medical Services, and I would like to ask Lynn Simmons to the stage to present the award. Hi, Lynn. We're looking there to make sure everybody's here. Just to say a few words about the nominated apprentice. The apprentice is a pleasure to work with and relating well to everyone in the organisation and its customers. They are enthusiastic and they thank the team for a lovely day at work. They have taken full responsibility for various duties and have become, as the employer describes, a linchpin in our organisation. The apprentice has been an inspiration on a daily basis, achieving 100% satisfaction with advice given. The apprentice has had a positive impact on every aspect of the business. This apprentice completes accounts from payments to invoices to cash book with profitability statements. They have carried out searches to identify events, setting up teams' attendance, assisted in planning of the roster. They have taken full responsibility for stock ordering, delivering and managing across 38 locations and assisting with the training and quality assurance of personnel. The winner of this award is Abby Brearley from Hallcross Medical Practice, and she's on a level 3 clinical health care apprenticeship. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you. Okay, that's the first set of awards that we've actually completed there. So we're going to have a little bit more entertainment now, and we're bringing back somebody from last year that came, and we all really enjoyed. And he is an ex-student at the college from our Performing Arts department, and he's come back again to delighted with his entertainment. So I'd like to hand over to Annabis. Thank you.
Bear with me. Right.
Get nod when you're ready.
Check. Right, before we start, I'd just like to say, to avoid any disappointment, please lower your expectations. Right, let's do this.
Good?
Yes.
I'll never back down, even though throughout my life I got people telling me I'll never amount to anything, and that I should stop trying to sing. Always giving me grief, pushing me around, knocking me to the ground. I've had enough of it, I'm gonna stand and fight it. No more backing down, he's staring at me with that frown, he can't face me. I'ma keep on lyrically pushing until I get the crown and show you that I made something of myself. Even though you put me through psychological hell, you were still able to put me down and steer me away from a dream. Means too much to me to let your words and actions break me. Music is my sanctuary, hosting to all the better people like I sing. And the punches that they throw my way, and all the punches that they throw my way. Yeah! Woo! All the strength that you have left. Push for your dream, fight for your dreams. What makes me wanna keep on fighting, because I keep on coming so close to breaking, and I make my ambition feel like the fading, but then I get a boost and I realize I can't stop, I can't drop, I need to push as much as I can and get to the point where feelings ain't got shaking hands and my legs are like jelly, but it doesn't matter how much that it gets done. From creating a poetry power tsunami to demolish those who feel the need to try and ruin what I'm pursuing, that hits can drop it, cause I'm by what you say or said. My only regret is not realizing how strong I can be. Years ago it slowed my flow, but it's time to release my soul. Woo! There's not much left, even though you may feel like there's nothing left. Use all your remaining strength. You feel like you're going through hell, embracing you're about to collapse. Use all your strength to take your dream. Don't let anybody take it away. Take it just for you, no one else. Yeah. Take your dream. All that's left is yours. The dream is yours. Whoa! stuff a bit, but man.
Ready when you are.
Oh, I'm ready. Here comes another one. This one's called This Is My Time. Waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time, 'cause this is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time, 'cause this is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. Boom, it's my time to step into the light. Waiting too long now, the waiting is gone. Destroy the idea of failure. I'm a lyrical tailor, stitching rhymes and lines together. Destroy the idea. Barrier, letting nothing stop me from achieving the thing that I've been dreaming. If you try to stop me, you get me. This is my time, so I ain't leaving. Take it all up. Cut it. Flipping out. Oh, sorry about that. I'm sorry. It was just a bit too quiet, to be honest.
Alright. Do you want it going up a bit louder and starting again? Or?
Well, what do you guys think? Do you mind if I start it again or not? Do it again, yeah? Oh, go on then. Oh.
I've whacked the volume up.
Yeah.
Is that louder?
A bit more. That barrier, letting nothing stop me from achieving the thing that I've been dreaming. Anyone try to stop me, you get me, because it's my time, so I ain't leaving. I take it all on me, if I did look at me, let them know that I ain't gonna bow, I ain't gonna yield. Use determination as my shield, physical and emotional immunity for what your haters know of me. I'm free, gonna explode, whether you like it or not. I spent too much time staring at that clock, waiting for my moment, gathering focus, ready to hit like a swarm of locusts. It's my time to win the game, go for fame on, push me back, but I'm ready to attack it back. All the fact that you launched at me, all the abusing, but now I'm fighting back and I'm not losing. I'm choosing success, no time to rest, just fly. I've been hanging on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. Losing isn't a possibility. I jump off the side, I go to the pitch, remove all, can't stop me, let me know bitch. Making it, broke my success in all the haters' faces. I'm going places, they still be on benefits. They tell me best of ladies, then I apologize. And expecting handouts, and all I give the crowd is the finger between my wedding and my index, telling me I owe them again. A pair of broken legs, but all it gonna be an easy sell, but I'll make it, I'll break it. Walking around and no on stage with a big smile on my face. Knowing that I'm finally gonna appreciate it. Should never hope, really should never hope to break it. But better late than never, I suppose. As we get older, my confidence grows. And it's got to the point I'm leaving the opportunity that's laid before my feet. I'm indestructible, like nothing can touch me. Nothing can distract me. I set my heart on the line on this. It's at the top of the list. Waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing.
Whoa! God, I'm sweating. Woo! Oh. Thank you.
Oh. Great comeback, everybody. Great comeback there. Thank you. Thanks very much for that.
No problem.
Thanks for returning. Thank you. Okay, we just now have, we've got 3 more awards to present at the minute. So we're looking at now at the Personal Achiever, the Champion, and the Doncaster College Apprentice of the Year. And I would like to invite to the stage Michelle Martin, our Business and Partnership Manager, to present these awards. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you. The Doncaster College Apprentice of the Year is sponsored by Little Einstein's Day Nursery, and I'd like to invite Tina Harrison to the stage to present this award. Over the past few years, Doncaster College has increased the number of apprentices that we employ. They bring valuable skills and knowledge to our workforce, and we've introduced this award in recognition of their contribution to our organisation. This apprentice has taken on the responsibilities of both teaching and supporting staff in the use of Google suites of applications. Not only have they done this autonomously, they've also shown a consistent approach and a desire to outperform themselves. They've been integral to the success of our new online learning software called MySoul, having created and uploaded content and helped manage over 2,400 students across 57 courses. Although a student themselves, they have taken others under their wing and taught them invaluable skills, as well as giving them the opportunity to shape their own learning. This apprentice single-handedly drew plans for the move between our High Melton site and the hub, allowing the department to continue to run successfully. They are an integral part of the department's success, both at the time of the move and continue to be so now. The winner of the Doncaster College Apprentice of the Year Award goes to Adam Maltby. Well done, Adam. We now move on to the Personal Achiever of the Year. This award seeks to acknowledge and celebrate apprentices who have successfully overcome barriers or obstacles, personally or in the workplace, to achieve their goals and exceed expectations. In particular, those that can demonstrate either commitment to their own personal development, progression through learning, the ability to overcome obstacles and barriers in learning or at work, inspirational and or enterprising qualities, determination to achieve their learning and employment goals. The Personal Achiever Award is sponsored by Smith Brothers, and I'd like to invite Dave Horner to the stage to present the award. This apprentice has impressed their employer with their enthusiastic and proactive approach. They are helpful, friendly and conscientious. They show great commitment towards their role, furthering their learning, which has been demonstrated by the high standard of the work they produce. Due to their competence and enthusiasm, they've been given additional responsibilities, quickly adapting to the demands of these responsibilities, and again, their work has been of exceptional quality. The complexity of their tasks undertaken has been above and beyond what would be expected at this stage of their apprenticeship. Financially, quite astoundingly, this apprentice has saved the company £28,000 in the last quarter in external costs. Their new duties and responsibilities have enhanced efficiency by using new machinery to carry out tasks that had previously been done by hand. The winner of the Personal Achiever goes to a Level 3 welding apprentice from Cementation Skanska, Matthew Spencer. Well done, Matthew. We move on now to the Apprenticeship Champion Award, which acknowledges those individuals who have undertaken an apprenticeship themselves and have been benefited from the experience to the extent that they champion and promote apprenticeships to others in the workplace. The Apprenticeship Champion is sponsored by Doncaster Schools Catering. I'd like to invite Janet Sylvester to the stage to present the award. This apprentice is a determined young person, to say the least, who has shown great enthusiasm for the apprenticeship programme. After completing both a Level 2 Business Admin and Customer Service apprenticeship, this apprentice had the confidence and self-belief to overcome barriers they faced with their first employer where no progression routes were available. Having grown in confidence both personally and professionally throughout the years, this finalist is a great advocate for apprenticeships and has excelled in their personal development. Having gained alternative employment, this apprentice progressed to complete an advanced apprenticeship and is now undertaking a Level 4 higher apprenticeship in digital marketing. This apprentice is not shy in standing in front of school students and telling them the positives of doing an apprenticeship. The student actively takes part in many recruitment events, encouraging potential learners to go down the apprenticeship pathway. There isn't anyone more qualified to shout about the apprenticeship success rather than this apprentice, and it goes to our very own Tasha Jackson. For those that follow us on social media, Tasha is the face behind our social media for apprenticeships. Well done, Tasha.
Thank you.
The standard of the applications this year was extremely high, and in addition to the main awards, we have 6 highly commended certificates to present. I'd like to ask the sponsor, he's actually not here today, he had a business emergency, which is White Rose Fire Safety, so in replace, can I ask Adele Stewart from Doncaster College to attend to present this award? And can I ask the following 6 apprentices to join me on the stage? Pavan Kaur, Rebecca Cool, Ewan Neal, Joe Coggan, Karen Waff and Jane Gleeden. If you could join me on the stage, please. Do you want to just, if you just line up at the back. Thank you. I was going to say a little something about these 6 apprentices. So if you could step forward, Pavan. Pavan is undertaking an apprenticeship, a Level 2 Business Administration at Phoenix Medical Practice. Pavan developed from a young, quiet and timid apprentice into someone who is very articulate and confident, who can diffuse difficult situations competently. Pavan is a fresh pair of eyes, and her contribution evaluating the company's processes has been invaluable. Well done, thank you. Can I ask Rebecca to step forward? Rebecca, as you might know, is undertaking the Level 3 Children and Young People's Social Care Apprenticeship at Doncaster Children's Services Trust. And Rebecca has grown in confidence throughout her apprenticeship. When asked how the team could generate more income for the business, Rebecca passionately got involved in the project, developing a business plan, working with other departments for costing, and ultimately presenting her ideas to the Chief Executive. Her idea has taken off, and all monies raised will be put back into a bursary in her name. So well done, Rebecca. And can I ask Ewan to step forward? Ewan is undertaking a Level 3 Creative and Digital Media Apprenticeship at Keyhole Creative Media. Ewan has made an excellent impact from the very beginning. His enthusiasm and unique style has shone in the work completed. He's a model team member, punctual, polite, well-mannered, and continuing to deliver work which is constantly improving. Ewan is a true ambassador for the apprenticeship scheme and the reason why the company has gone on to employ more apprentices and will continue to do so in the future. Well done, Ewan. And can I ask Joe to step forward? Joe is undertaking the Level 3 Mechanical Manufacturing Engineering Apprenticeship at Lifting Support Services. Joe has shown great maturity, confidence and determination to succeed. He works with enthusiasm every day and has become a solid member of the team. Joe's attitude, punctuality and workmanship are of the highest standard. He's a fantastic role model for anyone looking to take on an apprenticeship, and the business looks forward to further developing both him and his role. Well done, Joe. And if I can ask Karen to step forward. Karen? Karen is undertaking the Level 3 Business Administration Apprenticeship here at Doncaster College. Karen has thoroughly enjoyed her qualification, has fully immersed herself in both personal and company benefits, putting into practice both new and better systems for the team. The systems Karen has implemented have helped to collate data, resulting in customers' needs being met in a more professional manner. Well done, Karen. And last but not least, Jane, if you could step forward. Jane is undertaking the Level 2 Healthcare Support Services Apprenticeship at Woodland View Nursing Home. Jane was nominated due to her great commitment of implementing what she'd learned from her apprenticeship and putting it into practice. Jane is a genuinely warm and caring person, always ready with a smile and kind word. She always tries to go that extra mile at work, and Jane's manager can always rely on her and has appreciated all her support and refreshing positive outlook. Well done, Jane. If I could have a final round of applause for our 6 highly commended apprentices.
That's great, and thank you very much, Michelle, for presenting those awards. Thank you. Okay, we've now got a volunteer from an employer to come and say a few words, so I would like to invite to the stage again, let me get his name right this time, Fred Berry, to the stage. Thank you. Steady.
All right.
Okay, thank you. I'll leave you to it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've put this together over the last few days, and I feel now that I'm probably talking to the wrong audience, but fortunately we're going out to YouTube, so probably employers within the borough and the town will listen to this and take the challenge. So who are we? And what did Apprentices do for us? Well, we're a small, local, growing family business providing kitchens, bedrooms and bathroom fitting services along with residential and commercial property maintenance. Our plan, design, supply and install business proposition takes the stress out of the customers' lives when making home improvement decisions, as we provide the end-to-end proposition. We also provide business-to-business proposition fitted for major retailers. So why apprentices? Well, we couldn't find the skills, not only in our area of construction, but more importantly for our business model, customer services. As we see, the customer is king, and we need the craftsmen of the future. With that in mind, we work with Doncaster College to find our business talent, engaging with their recruitment services to find apprentices. We have now trained 2 fully trained craftsmen working with us and are now passing on their skills to our latest apprentice. During our time working with the college and developing and growing our business, to secure the future for these apprentices, as we don't want to train them and release them, we must use the skilled craftsmen within our business. We also commit to additional training with manufacturers as well as the college. We encourage the apprentices to carry on to their 3rd and advanced levels. We now fully employ, fully equip ex-apprentices, and they are now our craftsmen in their own right, passing on their skills to our latest apprentice. We are fully committed to apprentices and young people within our business. Training and development is key to our success. So, customer feedback. We get quite a lot of positive feedback from customers, and the ironic response we are getting from our customers once the job is fully completed, they cannot believe the results that these young people deliver. They are amazed. It does create repeat business, and it seems to become our USP, a business that is providing training and development opportunities and has grown purely on recommendation thus far. We are now seeing repeat and recommended businesses based upon our commitment to apprentices. It seems that work with us by providing a good service to grandma and granddad, that their sons and daughters come along, and upon their recommendation, as grandma and granddad are focusing on our young people and wanting their grandchildren to aspire. We certainly could have not done it without the apprentices. There's nothing to be feared in taking on apprentices. After all, the future of a positive customer service experience is delivered not by tools and equipment, vehicles and products, it's a people thing. Doncaster College have been very supportive as planning and recruitment assistants, seeking funding opportunities, training and development and assessments, and mentoring you, us, the employers, in the processes and procedures to take on apprentices. Be aware the next generation of craftsmen and women are definitely needed. We need to grow as computers, robots and artificial intelligence cannot always do what craftsmen can. With Burgen, we have grown by the apprentice routes, so any business can do it. It's commitment to young people and develop them with the help of the college. We've done it, so can you, the craftsmen of the future. Finally, from an employer point of view, it's good to see young people development in their chosen career path. In life, we have seen our first apprentice grow and develop, not only as a craftsman, but as a citizen, moving away from his parents, buying and refurbishing his own home, learning to drive, and now he has his own car. He now drives one of our vehicles and provides exceptional service to our customers, and he's only 22. There is life after school. It doesn't all have to be academia and debt. So come on, Doncaster employees, if you're watching on YouTube, get some apprentices taken on. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Fred. That was great. Great to hear that. Right, we have now got some awards for our employers to say, to show how grateful we are for their commitment to us, the apprenticeships and to college. And to present those awards this evening is Natalie Stevenson, who is our Recruitment and Engagement Manager.
Hello everyone. We've been very fortunate in that we have received considerable support from a number of local employers in this difficult economic climate who have agreed to sponsor and present this year's awards. I'd like to thank them for getting involved and for their interest in both the college and the apprenticeship programme. Sponsors of this year's events are Smith Brothers, Doncaster School Meals, Doncaster Chamber, Dieter, Little Einstein's Day Nursery, St Ledger Homes, Virgin, Hall Cross Medical Services, Cementation Skanska, the Apothecary Salon, Libra Energy, White Rose Fire Safety. We thank you all for your support. The college recognises that companies come in all shapes and sizes, and whilst all companies have challenges in keeping their businesses afloat during economic uncertainty, the size of the company can bring different types of challenge in terms of training their workforce. It is for this reason that we ask for nominations for two categories, large employers and small employers. These awards reflect that, despite difficult times, these companies have employed apprentices and committed resources to their training and development. The sponsor for the Small Employer of the Year award is Doncaster Chamber, and we'd like to invite Tina Slater onto the stage to present the award. This company is committed to training a growing workforce through the apprenticeship programme, enabling them to recruit raw talent, developing and honing the natural ability of young people by working with their full-time professional team, constantly shadowing and engaging in planned and structured sessions. They have the vision to have the utmost structured training course for each service they offer and recruiting apprentices to meet their needs. They intend to continue to recruit and train more apprentices, and the whole team have totally supported the programme by dedicating quality time each day to spend with their apprentices. Without the buy-in of the permanent team, the structure would not work. The apprenticeship scheme has allowed the company to grow more rapidly than they would have without them. The apprentices are encouraged to do junior tasks within the workplace to maximise the professional time spent with the mentor. They are a good role model to other companies because they invest in training time with a view to engaging every apprentice in a full-time permanent job or career at the end of the course. The winner is Keyhole Creative Media. The Large Employer of the Year, sponsored by Dieter. We would like to ask Mark Lilly to the stage to present the award. This company is a family-run business and has been established over 30 years. They are a highly progressive company and have a real comprehensive understanding of apprenticeships. The company have an ethos that shines out from their apprentices. They care about the work they do, which means the apprentices care about the product, and this is clear to see. They are keen to ensure the young people of Doncaster receive the best training and development that they can to progress their careers and guarantee they are successful. The apprenticeship team have a fantastic working relationship with the company, a relationship that's been built over the last few years. They have seen a number of apprentices develop into fine young employees and are currently recruiting for more to add to their list. The winner is Clark's Vehicle Conversions. Well done. We'd like to thank you for attending and supporting our wonderful apprentices. I'd like now to welcome back on stage our Director of Business, Engagement and Apprenticeships, Nick Rudkin.
Hi everybody, thank you. Wow, I think it's been absolutely brilliant tonight. Every year I come along to this kind of event, and every year I seem to get more and more kind of enthused by it and watching the growth of apprenticeships, the appreciation that everybody's got for them. And I've written down throughout the thing a couple of things. I'd started to think that, you know, I'll tell you all, I was an apprentice in 1983 and I believe in this, but I don't think it actually needs any of my words. The apprentices themselves and the students that we've got here have probably demonstrated to anybody looking in why to have an apprentice. So while the government are trying to push to get us to support the apprenticeship growth, I think we've probably done a good job here today to show why it's such a big thing in Doncaster and how each company can benefit. The students that stood up on stage showed a confidence that I don't think I could have comprehended at that age. To stand and talk, to sing, to actually perform like they did live, it's quite breathtaking to watch. I put words down like energy, vibrance and personality, the things that I don't think that at that age I had. But I think we've got apprentices and students in our college that are probably doing such credit to the companies they work for and the families that they represent. It's quite nice to be stood here and feel so proud of the students. And I'd just like to all raise our hands or have a round of applause for the students that have done so well tonight. I think probably not to go unnoticed as well are the students around the room that have not been called up on stage but have actually made this such a success. We've got people behind the screens at the back that have sat and watched and moved cameras around and supported the sound. They're students. They're not professionals yet, but they're very quickly going to become professionals in this industry. We've got cameras all over the place that are streaming this live. And for a small college in South Yorkshire, we're actually not doing too bad at promoting all these benefits that we can bring to companies. The catering, we've already done a round of applause for them, but again, that's students' work that are either serving or preparing. And I think also I'd like to thank the employers that have come along and supported tonight, but who support our apprenticeship programmes anyway. We also have a massive amount of staff in here tonight that have done so much all year to try and promote what apprenticeships are and what studying is within the college. My own team in particular, who've kind of put the event on, it's so nice to see the rewards for all their work this year. But probably most of all, it is the apprentices that we need to thank. The vibrance and the energy and the personality that they bring to a company is again testament to why apprenticeships are a thing of the future as well as a thing of the past. So I want to thank everybody who's here tonight. We have got people that will be hanging around later if anybody wants any further conversations or photo shoots. But thanks very much everybody for coming along. Thank you.